Estate litigation can be very expensive. In fact, in some cases, it may exceed the value of the estate.
Because in the end of the day, you're going to need money. In the end of the day, there's going to have to be a cash flow.
Sounds simple enough, but how do you decide what those core concepts are for your discipline or field of expertise?
Which at times limits further developments to address this issue in other fora, including the UNFCCC.
And as I said, we're a nationally integrated organisation, so that means that the work that we're doing in the South Australian office is work that's not just South Australian based, but represents work that's being done across the country.
And tell them a little bit about your work in relation to Asian law.
Certainly, Jess. I'm a senior lecturer within the Adelaide Law School, and I'm also the Chief Executive Director of the China-Australia Research Partnership for Judicial Civilisation.
Welcome to Corporate Gatekeepers.
Hi, I'm Tracy Dodd and welcome to Portfolios and Program Management.
Welcome to Accounting Information Systems 2.
And welcome to the Adelaide Law Review.
Welcome to Consumer Behaviour.
Hey guys, and welcome to Sports Law postgraduate course, which we're offering as part of our exciting Masters program.
Welcome to Knowledge Management, an elective in the Adelaide MBA.
Beside those lectures, you'll see me in a couple of seminars, and I'm a Libra. I do like walk on the beach, and I have a very cute dog.
So, I'm Scorpio, since everybody's disclosing that.
Certainly keep your eye out for some really some hot events coming up, which early in the year, like pub crawl is always a big one, and our law ball is obviously quite a big one.
Students and staff visited the site and were briefed by the council's place leader.
And so I guess thinking about this area, it is that mix of sport as well as entertainment and creativity.
And who found out, okay, we need to do these things to get the message across more better and get our product across to the market, and what we're trying to do in a more better and more structured way.
The next step was, let's have some real immersion. Let's have some first-hand experience of Indigenous communities and the Indigenous environment, both economic, cultural, social, environmental, which is very different to a traditional urban environment in Australia.
The pressures of coming out personally and professionally, as well as fears about gaining the respect and acceptance of your peers, can make the prospect of entering the legal profession a daunting one. We sat down with Chief Justice of the South Australian Supreme Court, Chris Karakis, criminal barrister Heather Stokes, Associate Professor Mary Heath, and partner Richard Yates, to talk about their experiences as queer identifying and allying members of the South Australian legal profession.
The process is simple. Make your way to the Writing Centre, sign in, and take a seat within the centre. The next available writing mentor will call your name as soon as possible and take a seat next to you.
I think it's highly unlikely my children will do a 3-year degree. But what I want an institution to do is to use the world that's out there, where knowledge is now free, beam it in to a facility where my children can go and play, co-create, innovate, share, collaborate with other human beings.
Your business can grow by acquiring other businesses in a process called a business combination.
You've been such a great addition to the team. Have you thought about getting a permanent position with Screenshot?
Yeah, we would love to have you on board. Do you know what the future plans for the company are? Would there be any interest in selling the land?
Thank you very much for your phone call, Sage.
Ah, Clarice. I've taken on some new clients.
Do you need to prepare consolidated financial statements for them?
I have also been investigating payments made to the Ben Byrne accountants.
You mean Christine's brother's firm?
Yes, they're on the list as an unsecured creditor who performed the external accounting work of screenshots, including the preparation of the business activity statements.
In this course, together we'll explore the spectrum of these intercompany relationships. We'll learn to identify and provide appropriate accounting treatments for each one of them. So buckle up and enjoy the journey.
On the first day of the first month of 1901, that's where I come in, to force. The Australian Constitution. How do you do? I am Miss C.A. Constitution, the Australian Constitution.
As mentioned before the break, today we have a very special guest with us. She was the hot topic of 19th century Australian colonists.
Today we have come to settle a score. It seems that my words are unclear and my meaning may be understood in a variety of ways.
Wow! And look at that! Did you know that you're 1.1% New Zealander?
Surely that last figure is not correct. New Zealand did exist, yes, but it certainly did not influence us.
It's a sport. It's just, what's the status of my football team and how are we going?
And lastly, you'll be given the tools to draft or refresh your resume.